explain a little bit about how I store, hi New York, hi North Carolina, from like how I store my stamps and how I organize my stamps. But so it is 48 in the deep south. Oh, you've got it bad too. At least you don't have the snow out there. So these are, I would say, these are, if I back up a little bit, the majority of my stamps. And you can see, like, there's the doorway into my craft room. And so we took the door off and put these skinny bookcases where the door would go. So these are real skinny. Here's my hand. If I take a stamp set out, it's not very deep bookcase. These are from IKEA, and they're for DVDs, but I don't think they sell them anymore. But a good skinny bookcase is probably great. And what I do is I have, so these 3 shelves, 1, 2, 3 are my current Stampin' Up! Stamps. The rest of them, and I'm going to try and back up a little bit, the rest of all those stamp sets are retired. I'm not one to let go of things. So I have a lot of stamps, and I have to figure out how to find what I'm looking for when I'm creating. And so one of my first tricks, so as you see, as we look at some of the current stuff, you see I've got red tape on a few of them. And the red, to me, signifies that this is a Christmas stamp. It is all Christmas. There's nothing but Christmas on it. And you can see up here, I go slow so I don't want to. This one I got an orange, so that is all Halloween. So that's one of our stamp sets that's not in the catalog, but kind of hidden. If you go online, you can find it. It's still available. It's called Bite Me, but that is all Halloween. So in my current stamps, I now know if I need a Christmas stamp, I go straight to red. So let me come over here. Here's my little cheat sheet. So I have made these, and they're not Stampin' Up! Washi tapes, because my attitude is I'm using my good Stampin' Up! Product on finished goods for other people. What is washi tape? It's a very thin decorative tape. So this is kind of like Scotch tape that's got a decoration on it. So this one's for kids, red's Christmas, this pink is Valentine's Day, the orange is Halloween, this pretty one is for weddings. I think if I flip it over, I got Easter is the yellow, and this funky one is for baby. Now if we come down here to some of my lower shelves, here down low is a shelf that I try and keep all of the ones that are 100%. So we got 100% Valentine's, Halloween, I seem to like Halloween, wedding, Easter, kids, and baby. So that is an easy way for me when I'm trying to decide what I want to go grab it. Let me show you something else I do. Christmas seems to be one of those holidays where if I'm doing Christmas, I'm doing Christmas. So I have this tub, and it kind of closes like this. I got this at Walmart, and don't ask me how many I have. We don't count. We don't count stamps. That's just not what it is. So I keep anything that is retired Stampin' Up! That's Christmas in these boxes. And these boxes then go in my closet as I spin you around. And I have a shelf up here, and I have 3 of those boxes full of Christmas. Because I love Christmas, and it's super fun. So, but let me show you now how I organize, or that I index. So when I'm looking for something, I can find it. So I'm going to hook you up here to my computer. And this is an app called Evernote. And let me see if I can scroll you down a little bit. It is this little green elephant right down here, Evernote. And I'd heard a bunch of people talk about it, and I didn't really know how it worked. Okay, is that going to focus for you? Okay, it's trying. What if I move my thing here? Oh, I'm sorry, we're going in now. Let me try. All right, what if I hold it and I back it up a little bit? So what I wanted to show you was how Evernote works. So Evernote has what they call notebooks. So I have a notebook here, and it's called Stampin' Up! Stamp Sets Owned. And then I have notebooks inside of notebooks. So here is current Stampin' Up! Owned stamp set. So if I double click on that, it gives me this long list of all of these stamp sets. So all of these are stamp sets owned. And those are called notes. So then each note has, over here on the right, the name of the stamp. I get an image, and I get that right off the internet, or basically off Stampin' Up's website. I go to the website, I put the SKU in, I find the picture, and I literally drag it into Evernote. And then if I find a few samples I kind of like, I'll even drag them over here. But here's what's really, really great. Now this one's probably not a good example. I'm a little behind on keeping up on some of my stamps. So here is a business one, and I'm just using it because it's showed up. I then go through sometimes, and I will handwrite out all of the words. Because it will find some words, but it won't find all of them if they're in like inside a stamp and they got some funny font. So I will put them in this way. So then I can come up here to search, and I can search, let's say, for you or happy birthday, and it will go find all the stamps that have happy birthday in it. And then I can say I only want to look in current Stampin' Up! Stamps. And I also they have a thing called tags. Let me find one. So they're here, By the Tide. So By the Tide, if I can come up a little closer. Okay, so you can have tags. And let me show you my tags. So some of these, what I started to do was I started to create like a category tag. So catalog, and I would say what occasion catalog it came out in. Or if it coordinates with a die, I'll say this coordinates with the Hello You die or the Holiday Ornaments die. This one's even better. Event. I'm looking for an event, a stamp set for a christening. I have a whole bunch. It's event dash anniversary, baby shower, whatever it is. It allows me, I have an amazing amount of flexibility now to find all those stamps that I showed you, how I can find them just by managing them here into my Evernote. So I was going to try to see if I can do this one-handed. So here is a new stamp that I got. Beautiful Ride. And there's my phone. Okay, let's hope that's nothing important. Privacy. Are you guys still there? Say if you're still there. My cell phone connects to my phone. Is the Evernote. Evernote, yes, Evernote. That's right. Yep, there we go. Okay, thank you. So we're going to, Beautiful Ride. We are going to put this in. So how do we back this up? I back this up with my whole computer. There's a file on here. And also, there's an app for my phone and there's an app for my iPad. So if I'm out and about, I have markers or something else that's, that I pick up at a store, I will make sure I list it on here, and so I can make sure I have it. But let me show you. So it's really simple. So I go up here, I'm going to click New Note and Current Stampin' Up, and then I'm going to type B-E-A-U-T-I-F-O Ride. Hold on, see if you can see it. Beautiful Ride. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to open. All right, I'm going to a blog, and I'm going to type, see if you can see. I'm trying to hold you with one hand. Stampin' Up, B-E-A-U-T, Beautiful Ride. I'm going to pull this up. I'm just Googling. I'm going to go to Images. Oh, there looks like one. And at 200, it's Stampin' Up. So I'll go here, because that'll bring me to the page I want to go to. All right, there it is. I'm going to open it. I'm going to get the nice big picture. Now I gotta mess with my screens here on my computer. All right, so now all I'm going to do, so here is the Evernote on this side. Let me back up a little bit. I'm going to grab the picture, and I'm just going to come way over here. Done. Done. So that's it. And then I might go through a little later and add the words down below, and I'll add some tags. But that's how it's made it so easy. Let's see, I can type, let me do this example. I can type clear for you. For you. So now these are all the stamp sets. And you can see where it's highlighted. It says it found you, it found your. It found you in this stamp set. So it somehow seems that flower. But it's looking actually at the pictures of the stamp sets. But these are all the stamp sets that it's finding that says, for you. If I can find one that actually comes up with the phrase, for you. I even got my digital studio, if you're digital studio people. Clearly for you. So it finds you. So I guess if I put parentheses around for you. Of course I picked a bad example. But here we go. For you. You can see here it picks up all the words. So I hope that's helpful. I hope I didn't quite get Evernote. Let me flip you around. I didn't get Evernote when people first were trying to explain it to me. And once it finally clicked, it's perfect. I can sort non-Stampin' Up, Stampin' Up, whole bunch of different things. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you got some tricks on maybe ways you can file some of your stamps. I have some other ideas. I'll come back with some others. Extra storage. I use the free Evernote. I don't pay for anything extra. So I know I could only bring over so many pictures at a time. So I would bring stuff in first, and then I'd wait a month and I'd bring more in. So just the free one works fine. Some people I know probably use it for work, do the pay one. But I'll do a room tour at some point. Yeah, it's kind of a mess at the moment, and we're working on. Is anything ever done? It's like laundry. Laundry's never done. Craft room's never done being made. But my husband's doing a real big credenza storage area for me, so to store all my paper. So maybe then, or maybe a little early, I'll show you what I do before. But I hope you enjoyed the stamp sets, and come back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I'll be doing the Stampin' Scoop with Tammy White. We'll get you all the info on what is happening this week with Stampin' Up. So thank you for all the hearts, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye.